to Three Scrappy Sisters. My name is Linda, and today we're going to do a 12 by 12 layout, and I'm going to call this Together. Now the reason I'm going to call it Together is because this pictures of my kids when we're at the cottage and we're having a lot of fun. The weather's great, we're playing outside, and I snapped this quick picture and I really like it, so I thought this one would be perfect for a layered layout. And that's what I'm going to end up doing. So as you've seen, I was flipping through the 12 by 12 cardstocks and it was double-sided, and I really liked the red polka dots, and the tags on the back, I like the Today I. So I'm going to use the Today I, or at least at this point I'm thinking I'm going to use it as part of the layout, the layers on the layout, and that's my thought process at the moment, but usually as I go, things end up changing. My ideas change, things come and go. So because this is a layered layout, I'm going to use a lot of the scraps that I have in my scrap bin, and a lot of the embellishments that I have in my embellishment bin as well. And they're usually leftovers from packets or anything that I end up swiping from my sisters, because I'm big on reusing the scraps, I'm big on reusing the embellishments again, and things like that. So you'll see when I pull out just some random stuff. So this white cardstock here is the main background to it, and I put on the gesso, and I love the little stars, they're so pretty. And as you can see, I didn't do a perfect cover because it was going over the edges. I think that looks great, but again, it's choice. So here's the polka dots that I ended up using, and I folded the bottom about an inch and cut a little scallop to make it into a pocket because I wanted my picture to sit inside. Then I grabbed the vellum piece of paper and cut it a little bit to side so it would fit inside the pocket and behind my picture. My picture I have matted with a white background, and here I grabbed out of the scrap bin a white corrugated paper, trimmed it to size so it would fit in and behind my picture. I'm also going through the bin and I was looking for some teal blue to match the bow, and I found the little sky paper, and it has polka dots on one end and the clouds on the other, but I ended up using the cloud side. It was a nice teal, it was perfect, so I'm going to just put it in on behind so it just peeks out a little bit and gives it some color. Now as you can see, I don't generally glue everything down, I just use the little adhesive, and it gives you like one little bar and it just holds things into place as I am layering my picture, so it's not glued down 100%, and I can remove, put down and remove. This brown piece of paper is part of another sheet that I used. I really like it. It will break up the blue and it'll put in some brown in there, so I ended up trimming it so I have 5 circles, and it's going to be another layer. And I was debating on where to put it because I want it to show, but I don't want it to show, so I think that spot there is where I'm going to put it. I'm just going to put a little bit of the adhesive and just set it down so that way I can see everything as a whole. Now as you can see, the blue bow that's there on the right hand corner, the teal one, my sister was making a bunch of these in different colors, and of course when she was making it I ended up swiping one of each color, and I think they're awesome, so I'm going to use that for the layout. There's also in my scraps a 2, and it's a scallop 2. Unfortunately I had to hand cut the scallop 2, but the 2 is great. The color's green, I liked it, and I think that it goes really well. I just couldn't decide exactly where to put it, but I know I wanted to use it. temporarily stuck everything down, I went into the little embellishments and I'm picking this little clip. It's red and I got it from Dollarama and it comes in a bunch of different colors, and I pulled out the red and that's the one that I'm putting there in the corner. And it's a nice bold red, which is really nice, and it also goes with somewhat of the circle theme that I have. So I put it up there in the corner. Now as you can see, I'm playing around with the Today I tag, and I wanted to use it in the back, but it covers the Today I. So I decided not to use it, and now I'm going in through these scrap bins and pulling up the black and white different types of paper, and it ended up picking out the chevron, the tiny little chevron strip, and I ended up cutting a little bit just so that we can have it into a border and I'm not wasting a bunch of the paper. So I put that in on the corner, so it gives it a little bit of black. And then now I've decided where to put this to. I wanted to use it and not cover everything. And just a quick note here, do you see this paper, how it has the punched out circles on the top? That was where the brown came into play, and when I used the brown, the strip on the side was left over and I threw that in my scraps. Now with the spritz, I covered the picture with the red paper and I just blotted a bunch of the color. I didn't have a rhyme or reason as to where I was putting it. It just, wherever it landed. However big the dots were and the splotches were, is just how it ended up staying. And I liked how it turned out. Now inside my embellishment bin, I did find the word together, and it was a perfect teal, and I thought it was a perfect title for the picture, and so I decided to add it, and I'm just going to add it there on the side, and I think it worked really well all together. Again, I ended up moving the bow because I didn't like how it looked, and I decided, you know what, the 2 is going to go back to the bottom, keep it covered there on the pocket, and just add a little bit of glue so that way it stays, and then glue the bow down 100%. Now I'm gluing everything down so I can't change anything, and my layout is done. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!